Hello, everybody. It's Deb from For Love of Your Biz, and I had planned to go live much earlier today. If you're on my email list, you saw that I wanted to share a story with you. And so, if you're live, great. If you're on the replay, I just want you to hear this story. So it does not matter whether or not you are here live with me. But if you are, tell me in the comments that you are here. I know it's almost 6 o'clock on the East Coast, so it's possible you might be checking out of your business. It might be possible that you are snuggling up for the weekend, wherever you are. Hopefully, if you're in the Midwest, you guys are safe. I'm going to share these to my groups. Really inspired, this Facebook Live is inspired by a story that I want to share. Actually, kind of appropriate that I'm telling this Facebook Live, telling this story on Friday night, because the story that I'm going to share actually I learned last Friday evening when I was at a concert. And so I thought, this is the perfect time. I'm hearing the same message from so many people, people I work with, people that I want to work with. And basically what happens is we get so obsessed with the numbers. We get so stressed out that we don't have enough followers, that we don't have enough fans, that we don't have enough subscribers, and we're always wanting more. Maybe we want more people in our group or more people to attend our events. But whatever it is, it always seems like we want more. And so I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about when in your business will you feel like what you have is enough? And I want to share a story with you about that. When in your business will you not be chasing the numbers? Like I always say, I think in my email campaign I said followers, viewers, followers, subscribers, oh my. Because it really can feel like we are constantly chasing something, right? And always like spinning our wheel to try and get more, or worrying about how can I get more? Or more importantly, do I need more to feel more established? Or do I need more subscribers or fans or followers to feel more important in my brand? So, I can't tell you what to do, but I hope that you will learn something from the story I'm about to share, and it will make a difference in your business, in your business, in your day, or in your thought process for being good enough, because it's really important. Really important that you understand this message. Hello, Liz. Hello, Maribeth. Okay, so like I said, I have a story to share with you. If you have ever been obsessed or worried or anxious or focused on the numbers for your business, whether it's fans, followers, subscribers, viewers during a Facebook Live, whatever it is, members in a group, paid members, free members, if you've ever been obsessed, focused, or really it's unfocused, but if you've ever thought about the numbers, like I just want 10 more, or I just want 100 more, I just want 1,000 more, if you've ever felt like that, put a number 1 in the comments below. I just want to make sure that my internet connection is good. I'm seeing that Facebook is giving me a little trouble, but I'm just checking to make sure on my computer here that I'm still moving. Looks like I am. Okay, so Liz, you commented. That means that you can still hear me and see me. Okay, if you've ever thought I don't have enough or I want more of whatever it is, viewers, fans, subscribers, members, whatever it is, let me know in the comments below by hitting a 1. And then I'm going to tell you my story. Last week, I had the pleasure of, yes, Maribeth, I always feel like I should have more, even though, yeah, it's so true. We all feel like that. Okay, and I'm just going to raise my hand because I also have felt like that for a long, long, long time. Right, Heather? Because you make the assumption or the connection that more people equals more money. Okay? But the truth is you don't need a huge list. You don't need a tremendous following. You don't need thousands of people following you, because think about your dream client, right? You need however many of those you can take care of, right? But we're going to get into that in a minute. Let me share this story with you so you guys can kind of understand where this is coming from. And you guys can go ahead and comment, and I'll go back to the comments. But last week I had the pleasure of going to a concert. I saw Colin Hay, who you might know him from Men at Work, and he was singing solo. He's on his own tour. He has his own album. But we were in a small venue, like under 1,000 seats, I believe. So very intimate as far as concert venues go. And he tells stories, a lot of stories in between his songs, in between performing. His stories were amazing, by the way. I mean, what he did was basically what I teach all of my clients. Like, tell us where you came from. Tell us how you started. Tell us why you're here. Share about your family. Share about your childhood. Whatever it is that could help us connect, share that, right? So he's doing all this, and I'm sitting and I'm just smiling from ear to ear, like, okay, he's totally pulling off the perfect marketing strategy ever, right? If you wanted to know something, he told us. But in between talking, he would play songs. And sometimes when he would either talk and start telling a story, or even play a song that maybe wasn't one of his more popular songs, like that was a hit, people would get up and they would walk out. And they would get up from their seat. So what happens in a concert, imagine this, how disruptive, right? They get up from their seat, and then if they're in the middle of the row, everybody gets up, and he or she has to walk by all those people. So now there's 7 people that are getting up as the person who's trying to escape their seat is leaving. Now, isn't that distracting for the person on stage? Of course it is, right? And then everybody who's sitting, listening to the story, is now watching this person walk up the aisle to wherever they're going. So I'm thinking, okay, I wonder if he's thinking, like, where do these people go? I mean, I would if I was on the stage. It doesn't matter how many times you do a Facebook Live when the numbers change. If they start at 1 and then go to 5 and then they drop down to 3, or if they go to 30 and then they drop down to 15, like, it doesn't matter. Even if it's you start at 3 and you end at 1, right? You still notice the change in the numbers. And of course, I'm using Facebook Live as the example because I'm on Facebook Live right now. But oftentimes I have clients that worry about when people unsubscribe from their email list, or if they are so close to a big number, 500 fans on Facebook or 1,000 fans or followers on Instagram, whatever it is. And it's all individual. There's no book that says, there's no tool or blog post that says, hey, Deb LaFlamme, in your industry, you should have 1,000 followers on Facebook. You should have $20,000, yeah, see, I'm thinking money. 20,000 followers on Twitter. You should have 5,000 followers on Instagram. Like, that's not a written word. There's nothing that says I have to have a certain or specific number of fans, followers, subscribers. Now, do I need to have people to market to? Of course I do. But do I need to have tens of thousands of people? No, I don't. Let me finish my story and then I'll get to the reason why. So he's on stage and people are leaving. 1 or 2 people are leaving. And he says, after all these years of performing, after all these years of being on stage either with a band or by myself, you never get used to people walking out. And I thought, see, like, he's human. It does, like, he was feeling it. He was feeling what I was feeling. And he said, did I say something wrong? Did I swear too much? Did they not like the song? Did they not like my story? And then in my head, I'm thinking, or maybe they had to go to the bathroom, or maybe they had to check in with their babysitter. So there was this one gentleman who was in the front row of the concert that I attended, and he must have gotten up at least 3 times in like the first half an hour or an hour. And he's in the front row. Like, he's got the front row seat right in front of Colin Hay. And after like the third time, Colin Hay says, "Where are you going?" Oh, he called him out. But needless to say, like, he made a joke of it. And he said, like, no matter how successful you are, right, you could have the 10,000 fans. You'd still be upset if you lost one. You'd still be upset and say, "I need more," right? So my point being that it doesn't matter how successful you are. It doesn't matter how new in business you are. Do what you do best, and do your best to not worry about the numbers, because those numbers do not equal success. What equals success is believing in yourself, knowing that you are serving the people who deserve to be served by you in whatever it is you're doing. Make sure you are really clear about who you help, or who you take care of, or who you provide services and products for. Like, remember, when we talk about sharing your why and why you're here, that's how you build your following. You build your following by being authentic. You build your following by having people who really want to hear from you, who really want to learn from you, who really want to buy from you, be a part of your list, or be a part of your fans, or be in the midst of your followers. So be strategic in that. Be strategic in coming up with what it is you want to offer your people. If you want to be a coach, a personal coach, a wellness coach, a fitness coach, a nutritional coach, a healer, whatever it is, and I could come up with lots of different industries, but I'll use coach as the example. Make sure that when you are being authentic, that you are you're sharing what it is you offer your people, right? So here I am, and I'm someone who supports people in business, right, with their marketing online. So when I share stories with you, I share them because they're going to help you grow. Like, I'm here to rise you up. I don't need to be the star. If I can share one tidbit with any of you that helps you love your business more and helps you market your business better, I've done my job. I don't need 10,000 people to follow me. I need a couple of the right people who are inspired by what I say and what I do. And oftentimes I'll have, a small handful of people, like small handful, 5, look, 4. Right now it's 4. I have these people that watch. And at the end of the day, remember that if one person gets your message, if one person connects with what it is you're saying or doing or creating, and they want to buy it, or if they want to tell someone about it, you've done your job. You've completed what it is you set out to do. Because you are amazing at what you do. You are, no matter what it is. If you really believe that you can be a coach, if you really believe that you could be a stylist, if you really believe that you're a healer, if you believe that you can help people live stronger, better lives, if you really believe that you are the best doctor, guess what? You are. And you're going to put that out there. You are going to put that out there, what you do, what you sell, what you offer, and it doesn't matter how many people follow you. The number of people that follow you, if you take nothing else from me from this Facebook Live, the number of people that follow you does not determine how good you are at what you do. It doesn't. And when people leave your Facebook Live, when people unsubscribe from your list, think of it as a gift. Think of it as they are making your audience more specific, more targeted, and you're talking to more of the right people who want to hear more of what you have to say, hear more of what you do. Facebook keeps sending me messages like asking me if my connection's okay. So hopefully you guys didn't lose me. They wanted me to send feedback right now, like during my live. That's awfully rude. But nurture those people that are there. So for the 3 of you that are watching, I'm here for you. I'm not here for the 40,000 other people that could potentially be watching me right now. If people see it, it's because they need to see it. When people hear it, it's because they need to hear it. And I really believe that. And I acknowledge the people that are here. I acknowledge the people. It went out for just a second? Okay, good. Thanks, guys. The people that are here because they want to learn, right? The people that are following you, I want you to know that they're there for a reason. They're there because they need you. They're there because they need to learn from you or hear from you. And don't think that because they're sitting silently and watching, and maybe you don't know that they're on, that they're not. I'll give you another example. I have a membership group, and I have 18 members in that group. I can kind of see who's engaging and who's participating, and I worry about the ones that aren't until today. Because I really have a vested interest. I'm investing in their business by them being in my group. I want them to be absolutely as engaged as possible. And I worry when someone's not participating or maybe attending a webinar or engaging in conversation. But here's the thing. We all engage differently. Some of us sit very quietly and watch. My sister is one of those people. She'll tell you all the time. She just sits and watches and she takes it all in. Other people are like ridiculously engaged, like me. Like that's just my thing. I engage. I have conversations. That's my business, but it's also what I love to do. I love to tell people, hey, I'm here. Hey, I love what you're saying. But this one person in my group hasn't said anything, and it's someone that I really, really want to see. I really want to see this person succeed. I really want to see this person implement what we're teaching in the membership. And today, this person actually took action in their business. And not only did they take action, but they shared it in the group. And I thought, oh my goodness, they're watching. And that's exactly what I want to say to you guys is the people that need to see what they need to see will see it. They will hear it when they need to as well. So just because you don't see the numbers, the little numbers on Facebook videos, if you don't see the numbers on your fan page for engagement, right? So if you've got people in a group and you don't feel like they're engaging, the people see it when they need to and they hear it when they need to. And so keep showing up. Don't worry about the numbers. I will talk you off that numbers ledge 100,000 times. But at the end of the day, the number of subscribers, the number of viewers, the number of fans, followers, members, here's the thing. It does not say that you are really good or really bad at what you do. It does not determine that you're an expert or not because you have numbers. It's a game. It's all it is a game. And I love that you guys are saying you're like having a confessional, that you're a watcher, and that's okay. I love that. And I feel like my sister, one of her best qualities is she speaks when she needs to be heard. Whereas sometimes I overspeak, right? So we have that like balance, or maybe I spoke too much and she couldn't get an word in edgewise, but she took it all in and she'll speak when she needs to be heard. And I feel that's the same for most of you. I mean, that's the other thing is there could be an entire study done about behavior on social media. People that don't say anything doesn't mean they're not listening and they're not watching, right? So be careful. Heather, yes. John, how do you get into groups? So John, I have a social post group, which is a free group with amazing members that I help people market their business better. I'll drop the link down in here. It's a great place to get creative ideas to market your business better online. And then my membership is actually a monthly membership where we have a specific theme and content every month. It's a private group. I have live calls in there. I share ideas for marketing your business. I can drop that link in there too. But I really just wanted to come on, you guys. I know it's it's 6 p.m. Eastern time, but I really just know that I can't stress it enough. People are so obsessed with the numbers, but it does not determine whether or not you're an expert or not. And I believe that if you can wake up one day and say, okay, I'm just going to show up for the people that need me and not always be chasing the numbers, it's a really great day in your business because you can focus on the people that need you, that want you. And I'm a fan of nurturing the people that are there. Like, reward the people who are already connected to you, who are already listening, who are already watching. Who are already reading. And again, if people decide to bag out of your email list and unsubscribe, try to let it go because Maybe they've got too many emails in their inbox, or maybe they are no longer doing business, or maybe they've moved out of state, or maybe they found someone else that they connect more with than you. Like, let it be that, because I feel like when someone says we're not a good fit, that opens up the door for me to work with someone who is a good fit with me. So think of it in those terms, and don't think of, oh my God, what did I do? What did I say? Why are they leaving? Just like my story with Colin Hay. If he worried every time somebody got up out of their chair and walked away, and they could just be checking in with their babysitter or using the restroom or getting a drink, or maybe they have back pain and they need to stand up. Like, there's so many things that are out of his control for why people are getting up and leaving the concert. Imagine what his show would be like if he stood there and was worried every time someone got out of their chair. So that's it. That's the story. If you too are obsessed with numbers and you need me to walk you through this or talk you off the numbers ledge, let me know. I'm happy to schedule a free call with you, but the numbers do not determine your success. They do not determine whether or not you're an expert in the field. You are the one that determines that, not your number of subscribers, fans, or followers. So I have a few minutes if you want to ask a couple questions. I'm certainly here live. You guys can ask questions. If not, I'll wrap this up, say goodbye, wish you all a happy weekend. And I'll post those links for you, John. It would be my pleasure to have you join us to help you market your business better. So I'll wait 1 minute to see if anybody has any questions. All right, we're good. I think we're good. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend. Take care. I'll follow up with the replay comments as well. Bye. Oh, what email process thing do I use? So like my platform, Heather, I use Constant Contact. I've been using Constant Contact for 6 years. They've made tremendous improvements. It integrates with websites. It integrates with social media to help grow your list so that you can email the right people, right? You can target people and grow that list to email to the right people. Because you can't really send an email if you don't have an email list or addresses to email to. And I'm a solutions provider for Constant Contact. So if you wanted to talk about that, I'd be happy to help you with that as well. Great question. We can figure out what would work best for your business. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend. Bye.